Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. How many times I got to say that before I get tired of it? I think it's going to be a minute, folks. I got to be real with you. Because, boy, that Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, clear indication of how God can do some unexpected, wonderful things for you. How he leads your life in directions that you never, ever saw coming. You know, I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were talking about how, man, they were young and they were doing things, and they never knew that the things that they were doing as a youngster would come and help form who they were today. As an adult, this guy's 50 years old. And, you know, the same thing for you. If you look back on your life and all of the things that you've done, it helps shape you into who you are. Now, this is provided now that you take the positive approach. Now, when I say look back at your life and see what you've done, that doesn't mean dwell on the misfortunate moments, because the misfortunate moments were necessary. I know it's hard to see that when it's happening to you, but the unfortunate moments are necessary. You know, what really makes you appreciate summer vacation is winter work. What really makes you appreciate a walk on the beach is when it's cold, it's raining outside. What really makes you appreciate when you're up is because you've been down. See, if you were up all the time, just the nature of us as human beings, we would lose our appreciation for it, because it becomes que sera, whatever it is. Well, it is what it is. I'm just what? You take it for granted. It becomes expected. But what happens in life is it has so many twists and turns, and then you learn how to deal with those twists and turns, which makes you now a more experienced person. And then when the sunny days come, man, you go, wow, it's really nice outside. You really want to appreciate how warm weather, just stay in a bunch of cold weather all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is really simple analogies, but it helps you along the way. Now, here's what I came to say today to everybody out there, and this has helped me in my life. I can't tell you what it's done for me, but a lot of people are struggling with moving forward with their future plans, their future goals, their future aspirations, their future hopes, their future dreams, just simply your future wants. A lot of people trying to have a hard time mapping out their future, even what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be, what I'm going to make, how I'm going to go about it, what do I do next. I want to share something with you that I had to come to terms with. The quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. You know, it's like I said at the beginning, you know, when I say it's wonderful to look at your life and review it, because if you look at it, it'll tell you, it really helps shape and form you today as the person you are. Now, if you look at it in a positive sense, but if you dwell and harp on the negative that's happened to you, then that keeps you from seeing the good in the incident. Every bad thing that's happened to you, there was a silver lining behind it. I know people who were on drugs who finally, man, just got sent to prison for stealing because of their habit. I know a cat that sold dope. Well, he went to prison. He told me one time, he said, Steve, he said, man, this is the best thing ever happened to me. This saved my life. Now, most people would think, how in the world is going to prison helpful for you? The brother said, it saved my life. First of all, it got me clean. He said, I've been clean for 5 years from sitting in here. That's for starters, I'm clean. I ain't stealing no more. I ain't putting myself in jeopardy, and I ain't jeopardizing nobody else. He said, now, man, I done went to college. I done got a college degree while I'm in here. Then he was released from prison, and the brother's life was completely turned around. He married. He got a family. He got a great job. He go to work every day. He's a productive citizen. I mean, so he looks back on his incarceration, even his drug abuse, and it taught him how to appreciate the things in life that he had taken for granted and was missing. Because he said, man, my life was just in a blur. I didn't even know what was going on. He said, now I appreciate every day I wake up. That's what I mean. Even in your missteps in life, there is a purpose for the missteps. Every time you fail, there was a reason for the failure. See, what I had to do was I had to learn that all of my failures taught me how to get back up. So I became a very strong and tough person in getting back up. And then I was down and out so long that it taught me how to really appreciate the up. And so I've taken all of that and used it, those experiences that happened to me, and I became a more experienced person. So next time when people talk about me who don't know me, it don't shake me, because everybody not going to like you, man. You might as well go and get on this train right now. And so what I'm saying to you out there is the quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. Let it go. Man, go forward. It's over. You made it. You got through it. You're beyond it. Yeah, he left. But like I told this lady on my TV show the other day, sometimes the breakup is the blessing. I know it's hard to break up because now you're lonely and you by yourself. But man, wasn't you in misery when you was in that? Weren't you in complete misery in that? Now, you kept asking God to fix it, but it take two people to fix a relationship. It don't just take one. It take two to make a thing go right. It take two to make it out of sight. See, you know, that was a song, but man, that's so true. You really do have to have two people wanting a relationship to work. It can't just be one person wanting a relationship. So you can pray about the relationship all you want. If the other person don't want you no more and ain't going to act right, you can't make him do that. Or you can't make her do that. So, man, the relationship, the breakup sometimes is a blessing. It's over. Let it go. Go forward. Quit looking at how much time you wasted. Man, that kills people from getting the next. If you constantly dwelling on how much time I gave him and how much time I gave her, and now here I am lost and alone, all right, you ain't wasting no time. Some of the times was good. A lot of them was bad. So what you gonna do? Now, you ain't gonna have no future because you gonna keep focusing on your past? Are you serious? So now you're asking God to give you another relationship when you don't even have enough sense to appreciate the fact that you are now available for another relationship. But you steady asking God for a new relationship, but you are yet to be grateful that you are in a position to have a relationship and you keep harping on the past. You don't think he hear that? I'm just a dude with a show, and I hear it all the time. Let it go. Go forward. It's over. You made it. He brought you through it. You conquered. You survived it. Why are you dwelling on it and making it the cross around your neck when clearly he had removed it for you? Now, all you got to do is come on. So if you're sitting behind them walls, brothers and sisters, I'm talking directly to you. Sometimes, man, you just got to get it right. All this repeat offender business, that's for who is that for? How ignorant can you be to keep giving your life back to the penal system? Be free, man. Walk the streets. Do the right thing. Ask God to help connect you. He can do anything. You think he can't give you a job? Are you serious, man? Put some faith on it. Let's move forward, y'all. Let it go. Let's move.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, focus your eyes on the radio, because what's about to come out of it is the baddest radio show in the entire world. The baddest radio show. And it features Shirley Strawberry. What's up, Shirley?
Ooh, she cock-a-doodling? She cock-a-doodling?
Good morning. As we kick off Thanksgiving week, what up,
And we
Jay?
would not do it without Miss Carla Farrell, baby. What's up, Carla?
What's up, Jay? Good morning, crew. What's happening? Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
Oh, my God. And my partner in crime, my writing buddy, Junior.
Did you just say me, Jay? Did you just say my name? Man, I'm here. Morning, everybody.
There goes that voice.
And fool number one, king of pranks, Mr. Tommy. What's up, Tommy boy?
How's everybody doing? I'm here. I'm here like a Colt 45.
Coming in all cool and everything.
Well, you know what, Jay? I'm
What's
straight
up,
out of
everybody?
Richmond, Virginia. Sold out 8 shows. I got to let Richmond know. Thank you. Came in,
Awesome, man.
did the doggone thing, and what? I enjoyed y'all. Y'all enjoyed me. Give me 2 more years. I'll be back again. I did it. I did that. Yes, I did.
Right.
Thank you.
I love it.
Well, since we're doing
Congratulations,
I gotta tell everybody,
nephew.
It's going down Thursday night. Me and my partner in crime, George Wallace, will be doing the damn thing. Mama jokes galore.
Man, are y'all the last 2 people talking about each other, mama?
Yes, I can answer that. Yes.
Yeah, they
Don't
got
nobody do that no more, Jay. People actually fight each other for that now.
Oh, like Carla, like a Married to Medicine, Heavenly.
She go in. She
Yes,
always
Dr.
tell
Heavenly.
Mariah, your mama.
all the time.
Wow. Well, you know what? Somebody's got to hold on to it.
Okay, is that what it is?
Keep the tradition alive.
But Jay, you and George
Somebody
go
gotta
too
keep
far though, dog. Y'all don't know the limit, man.
No, we don't. No.
And you don't
No,
care
there
that
is
it's
no limit.
Thanksgiving? You don't care.
No, they
it's
don't
not
care.
Thanksgiving.
So do
Thankful
y'all
that I
have your
somebody
mama
to do mama
Thanksgiving
jokes with.
jokes?
That's what I'm thankful for.
You thankful for what?
Someone to do mama jokes with. That's what I'm thankful for.
Okay, Jay,
Tradition
what's your
going.
greatest? What's the hardest one you threw at George? That's just killing.
Well, he said my mama got a ticket. I think I told her in the HOV lane. This is what he said. He said my mama got a ticket in the HOV lane. Mm-hmm. And when the police stopped her, she said, "I didn't see that V up there."
Oh my God! Hey, dog, me and you in an all-out fight when you say that to me.
Yes.
We in an all-out fight, Jay.
You have torn up the stage at this point, right, Tommy?
Oh my God!
Literally.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving week. That's how you kick it off, evidently. We have so much to be thankful for. Coming up at 32 after the hour, we're going to talk about people faking relationships on Thanksgiving to avoid judgment. Wow.
Yes.
What?
they do it all the time.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's a big one right there. So you're faking a
Can't tell how many
relationship.
times I heard that, paid the money for it.
That's a big one.
All right, that's coming up at 32 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Going home for the holidays can be amazing, guys, with all the loved ones, time off work, and all that delicious, delicious food. But sometimes you have to pay a price for all the goodness when your family members start asking questions about your love life, and they really, really do. It seems some people are so annoyed by those prying and nosy relatives that they make up a pretend relationship on Thanksgiving as a way to deal with it. I love this, though.
Is people lying about their relationships?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Seriously, this is according to a new survey now of 1,000 adults conducted by Heineken. Almost 1 in every 4 Americans have actually faked a relationship to avoid having to deal with the pressure from their family members and friends about finding a partner. And the survey finds that men are more than twice as likely, 33% to 16%, as women to lie about being in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
I would think it would be the other way around.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, that's right. I believe.
I think especially if you get dumped over the holidays and they want to know where such and such a person is.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
gonna
show
make
up with
something.
somebody.
Yeah.
You got some people actually hire people to show up with them.
I've
You
done it.
Yeah.
Wait, I
You've
really
done
want to
it.
hear from you on this,
did it?
Junior.
Wait. You did it?
Yeah, dog, I hired a Brazilian chick just makes like she was bad too.
Did anybody buy it?
She couldn't speak no English. But the fact that she was fine made all my uncles proud of me.
What happened, Junior?
Oh no, I just walked in there, because I had just broke up with a girl. They like, where she at? I said, forget her. Look at this.
And
She's sitting up at breakfast. She can't talk. She can't communicate. Nobody in our house speak Portuguese.
But she's gorgeous.
But she was fine though. And
Yeah,
it was
if you bring somebody
$85
really,
an hour.
fine, everything gets wiped away. If they're
Yeah.
really, really fine.
Really?
Oh, surely.
Okay.
With me,
How much was she? I mean, you said you hired her.
yeah, $85 an hour.
Oh, wow.
After 2 hours, she had to go because I wasn't on this show yet.
So did y'all have dinner? Did she eat?
Yeah, she stayed. She sat up with the women, but they was trying to figure out which she was speaking. When black people, you say 3 words, they understand. Black people, they ain't got time. My Indians ain't got time trying to figure this out.
They turn their whole back to you, Junior.
Oh yeah, they do. They like, I ain't finna sit up here and talk to this girl out there. I don't know what
But
she
Junior,
talking
how
about.
much she cost though?
$85 an hour.
85 an hour.
85 to show up.
85 an hour.
Okay, but you ain't getting nothing else after 85.
Nah, I just needed her to come over there so I could erase this pain I was going through.
But Junior, though, this doesn't make me nearly as sad as what happened when you were dating the girl at church, the preacher's daughter, I think it was.
Ah!
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah. You got to tell him about this story.
Oh
Junior.
no.
You talking about?
Oh no, Shirley. I've been with him through his worst one. But
The
go
preacher's
ahead.
daughter wasn't his worst one.
What? No.
Okay,
I
tell
don't
us
know the
quickly
preacher's
what
daughter
happened
story.
to
Tell me
the
the preacher's
preacher's
daughter
daughter, Junior.
Okay, preacher's daughter thing. The preacher's daughter. We was at church.
Yeah.
And she cheated on me, and she ended up getting pregnant. But since we at the church, everybody knew we was together.
So they
But
thought
then when the pastor said, when her dad said, "Hey, I got an announcement to make. My daughter's pregnant," they all looked at me.
because they thought you were the father since
They
you guys
thought I
were
was
together.
the father.
Yeah.
I was the one. All the old women looked at me. I said, keep listening. And he said,
So-
with this other family, please stand up.
I'm not just saying men, but a lot of women lie or make up stories about relationships over the holidays in terms of why such and such is not there. He got to work or he's in the service. The invisible boyfriend or the invisible girlfriend.
Yeah, but not
So
according to
this
this
goes on a
survey,
lot.
though, Jay. But not according to this here survey.
It says men the most. Yeah.
Yeah. Twice as much.
Well, I ain't never had to make up anybody about not being there because people have a tendency to leave me. So people who know me know that if they see the person one time and they don't see him again, most odds they left. So in most cases, the person just left me. I really had to
But
make
for what reason though, Jay?
pick something.
and you're okay. And you're okay with that. You probably ran them off because they wanted to get married and you didn't.
It could be that. It could be anything.
I know it was that.
It could be because the wind changed. It could be anything. In most cases, it's me. I've accepted that.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Hold on, what, Shirley Carter, y'all ain't never lied about no?
I've lied about
about
the
the girl?
status of a relationship.
I mean, in saying that it's doing good when it's not doing good?
Yes.
Oh,
Lie about the status of it. Yeah. Like, yeah, we good.
But y'all damn near about to break
I
up,
hate
though?
his guts.
Oh yeah.
In front of family.
Oh, yeah.
You mean like
again, Carla.
you mean like
Yeah, we good.
You good. I hate him with everything
yeah.
in me.
You
Well,
mean like
have you ever
I
had
hate
to
you every
front-
day.
Have you I'm gonna ask everybody this. Have you guys ever had to front in front of relatives that the relationship was doing good?
absolutely. When
Yeah,
I was going
yeah.
through my divorce, man, and everybody didn't know. I mean, I would cry all the way to the dinner. Get out.
But why lie about that, though? Why lie about
I
it? If you're
don't
going through a
know.
It's
divorce, why lie
embarrassing.
about it?
It's failure.
It's
Yeah.
embarrassing, and then it brings everybody down
And
at
it's
the-
still it is still a fresh wound.
Yeah.
You know, you're not ready to talk about it. You have to wait till
and I
you're
get
ready to
that.
talk about it.
But doesn't lying make it worse, though?
Make what worse?
No, because you don't have to deal with it
Yeah.
with so many people.
and you
at
just
that
want to get
moment.
through this particular moment. Let me
Yeah.
get through
Yeah, you're just trying to get through the
Thanksgiving,
moment.
I'll be all
The
right.
dinner.
Yeah. Why are
Yeah.
your eyes so red? Oh, I got something and I was rubbing it on the way here.
'Cause
You
this-
know.
It's
There's a lot of
allergies.
hot
Yeah.
sauce in
It's
this.
allergies.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, guys, time to have a little fun with the crazy Deacon Def Jam and Reverend Adnoid in for Reverend Motown with church complaints coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, guys, in entertainment news, former President Barack Obama surprised former First Lady Michelle Obama at her Becoming book tour in D.C. And compares himself to Jay-Z at a Beyonce concert. We all know what that means. Plus, the mayor of Houston declared this past Saturday as Astroworld Day to honor Travis Scott. But right now,
Nice.
yeah, that was really cool, huh? Right now, Dick and Def Jam and guest pastor Reverend Adnoid
Yes,
are
Pastor,
here
yes.
with today's church complaints and church announcements.
Yes. It is time. There it is. This is the JPJJ, which is the jackpot joint of Jerusalem. Ching ching.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Reverend Adnoid. As you know, Reverend Motown is out this morning, but we sitting in with us is Reverend Adnoid. And we are going to do church complaints as well as church announcements. Reverend Adnoid, first of all, how are you doing this morning?
Outside. Don't I sound much clearer today? This is a
Not
very
at
clear
all.
day for me.
No, you sound stuffed up.
Oh, no. Not at all. I was earlier.
He always sounds stuffed up.
I was earlier this morning. I was completely blocked. Completely blocked. I was almost blocked
But you're
up.
good now?
Oh, I'm running on all cylinders. I'm running on all cylinders now. Thank you.
Well, Reverend Adnoid, I would like for you now. I do have some complaints.
Can I just say this? Don't let what it sound like think what it is, because it ain't. Okay.
Don't let what it sound like.
It
think
sounds like it's
like
not
it
right, but it is. Ooh, I can really breathe good.
And you feel good?
Feel good, clear.
Do you get out of breath after so many steps?
Not at all. Not at all.
He just told you he's fine.
I'm fine.
Okay, all right. I'm just telling y'all, he gonna fall out in here one day. But anyway, Adnoid, if you can help me answer some of these questions. Here's
I'm ready.
the first
I'm here to
complaint
help.
I have. Sister Latrenda Jenkins just had Siamese twins. They are joined at the shoulder. It costs $50,000 to separate them. She's asking that we raise the money selling Thanksgiving dinners. I don't see her separating them until they 12 years old, being as though we only raise $400 for dinners every Thanksgiving. What do you think we can do, Adnoid, to help her with
How
the
much have
Siamese
we
twins?
raised so far?
400.
$400 each Thanksgiving
Here's what
holiday
we should
season.
do. Since we've only raised about 400 for Thanksgiving, that means only one can eat, and the other one, until we raise the rest of the money, one will not be allowed to eat. How about that? I kind of like
No,
that.
hold on.
Yeah.
We're not trying to feed them. We trying to raise money to separate them.
Well, what I'm saying is, if one don't eat, there'll be sleep. And then the other one can enjoy Thanksgiving.
That's his laugh.
Are you laughing or are you
Yeah, that was pretty funny to me.
Do you live in a place where there are a lot of trees, Reverend Adnoy?
Yeah. Would you like to hear church announcement now?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. In order to bring in a younger audience for the church,
Yeah.
in order to bring in a younger audience for the church, the story of the three wise men has been changed.
Oh. So
We've
what?
changed the name of the three wise men. We're now calling it Riding the Hump to See the Baby Jesus. How about that? That's a more catchy name. Riding the Hump
riding
to
the
See the Baby Jesus. How about that? You like that?
No, I like the three wise men.
No, we gonna stick with the three wise
Yeah.
men. Where did you come up with this?
Well, we gave it a shot. We threw it up there. They can't all be winners. That's one thing I know about this.
Right now.
All right. We have an issue with the choir, Reverend Norton. Now, there's several things going on, so I'm going to need you to try to handle each one of these. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The church choir has had their first union meeting this past Saturday to address the church labor laws and complaints. Now, here's the first one. Being verbally abused by the new recently appointed choir director, Brother Sugar Ray Sampson. You're going to have to talk to him about how he talks to the choir.
He's very abusive. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he is, yes.
Yeah. I've heard him direct the choir, and the phrase "shut up and sing" doesn't go over with the older members in the choir. Shut up and sing.
Right. So, how are you going to handle it, though?
Oh, I'm supposed to handle it? We gonna do all of these? Like, it's a whole lot of these?
If you are going to stand in for
I thought we would go back and forth.
You're going to have to be able to answer some situations.
In other words, you have a long list of grievances?
I have a list from the
Okay, then I'm trying to shut these down because it don't look like I'm going to get to none of these.
Get to your announcements.
You will never get to him. He gonna make it.
I'm sorry. You're not able to help the choir.
Reverend Adnoy, I love him.
Come on, Reverend Adnoy. Do you, boo?
So you're not going to help the choir. Go ahead. No. Do you, Adnoy?
The people in the church that you hug and you can tell right away they've used too much Clorox.
Yes.
We'll meet in meeting room 4.
Okay, I love it. Meeting room 4.
Okay.
Okay, your turn, Deacon.
Wait. What was that he just did?
His laugh.
Yeah.
I love Reverend Adnoy.
Okay, Adnoy. Now, oh, Lord. You have yet to answer these questions. Here it is, number 2 with the choir. Not receiving the promised chicken dinners and Capri Sun pouches after each service. They are upset about that as well.
Okay, what's the problem again?
Not receiving the promised chicken dinners and Capri Sun pouches after each service.
And?
Adnoy. Adnoy.
I'm trying to figure out how to help you.
Can we have an announcement as we go out, please?
Okay. The old men who still call themselves babyface will be asked to stop.
He's not helping the congregation.
All right, we gotta go, guys, for real.
He never helped the congregation.
Oh man.
All right,
No, but
coming
he
up,
got plenty of announcements.
yeah, coming up, your entertainment news. We'll do that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, declared this past Saturday, November 18th, as Astro World Day in an unofficial proclamation to honor Travis Scott and what he contributes to the city's arts, community, and in celebration of his latest album, Astro World. Travis Scott got a shout out. He did a shout out to Kylie Jenner in Houston Saturday night during his Astro World Fest concert, and he referred to her as my beautiful wife. I love that. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're married, but then again, it doesn't mean that they're not.
Oh,
so
if you say wife in a concert to any woman, is married, okay?
Okay.
Kylie and 9-month-old Stormy joined thousands at the Astro World amusement park for Travis's set. And, I think that's pretty cool. I like the fact that they're getting along. They have a beautiful baby. He was on Ellen last week, and he seems like a really nice, very smart young man.
Well, Astroworld, I'm telling you, it was packed.
I can't believe there was an Astroworld day. Isn't that
crazy?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
that's big.
Astroworld was a big amusement park for those that grew up in Houston, Jay. It was a huge amusement park that all the kids, all of us used to go to all the time.
Really?
Yes.
It's kind of like Houston's Six Flags, something like that?
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Six Flags over Houston. It was Astroworld.
Grease lightning.
Woo, that was the ride, wasn't it?
The Cyclone was the ride.
Cyclone, Texas
Cyclone.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it brings back good memories.
Listen, Shirley and Jay, it's a roller coaster made out of wood.
You know, some of the first roller coasters were wood. They really were.
Yeah. I know, Jay, you built them.
Jay worked up. Jay did. Damn.
It's not in construction.
He dropping new knowledge on us. You did.
That was definitely a pop thing. In the movie Smokey and the Bandit, that roller coaster that they destroyed was a wooden roller coaster.
Oh.
And that one was in Atlanta, so.
Oh, okay.
ATL, okay.
All right, let's move on, guys. In other entertainment news, former President Barack Obama surprised former First Lady Michelle Obama at her Becoming tour and compares himself to Jay-Z at a Beyonce concert. Valerie Jarrett was the host, and when the conversation shifted toward Mrs. Obama's feelings about her husband, Valerie introduced a special guest. The former president surprised his wife with a bouquet of flowers. Take a listen.
Hometown advantage here.
This is like, when Jay-Z comes out, during the Beyonce concert, young B-N-R-O-C. It's in Crazy in Love, it's the same thing. It's just a little sample to enhance the concert. How are you?
Good. How are you?
She's making so much sense.
You've been taking notes upstairs. You've been listening.
I was listening.
So since you're here,
there are a couple of things I would correct.
You don't have to do that here. It's my book.
That's my point.
My book, my version of reality.
And we have to drive home together.
What city was that in?
A real couple.
D.C., Tommy.
That's love.
He's still the man.
Not some guy who leaves his wife in the rain when it's raining and puts the umbrella on himself.
Yeah, you can feel the love always with those two.
Yeah.
You really can. And
man, we miss him, don't we?
Oh,
my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
You
Talk
see
about
how
make
corrupt we
America great again. Yeah, let's go back.
That moment right there.
Yes. All right, it is time, Jay, for the headlines. Please introduce Miss Ann.
All right, everybody, it is time for Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very, very much. Good morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. This is Ann Tripp with the news. In California, authorities say that 77 people are now confirmed dead as a result of the Camp Wildfire. 77, centered mostly in and around the town of Paradise in the northern part of the state. Some 1,300 other people reported missing and unaccounted for, which means, according to Sergeant Greg McKenzie, that rescue teams are going about a very, very grim task.
We are looking for human remains. And with the intent of recovering those people before we repopulate the area, and they're not discovered later.
So far, over 150,000 acres have been scorched. The Camp Fire and 2 other wildfires are still burning. The other Woolsey Fire, that's in the southern part of California. Republicans will start the new year with a 2-seat majority in the U.S. Senate now that Florida's outgoing GOP Governor Rick Scott has been officially declared the winner of the Sunshine State's Senate race over Democratic incumbent Bill Nelson. Nelson gave a concession speech that included a backhanded slap at the new Trump-dominated Republican Party.
We have to move beyond a politics that aims not just to defeat, but to destroy, where truth is treated as disposable, where falsehoods abound, and that the free press is assaulted as the enemy of the people.
Senator Nelson's concession comes after both a mechanical recount and a second recount by hand, because the original results were that close. Florida's African-American gubernatorial candidate Andrew Gillum, he conceded his loss for the second time to Ron DeSantis on Saturday. DeSantis is a far-right supporter of Donald Trump and was criticized for running what was seen as an obviously racist campaign. By the way, the president's cachet did help his party pick up those 2 extra seats in the Senate, but the GOP lost badly in the House of Representatives, with the Democrats winning over 30 seats and snatching control of the House from the Republicans. Right after the election, President Trump, fired his U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, and now he's indicated on Fox News Sunday that as many as 5 cabinet members may be on the way out.
I have 3 or 4 or 5 positions that I'm thinking about. Of that, maybe it's going to end up being 2, maybe, but I need flexibility.
The president keeps insisting, meanwhile, that Saudi Arabia's crown prince had nothing to do with the apparent brutal assassination of Washington Post reporter Jamal Khashoggi, because he says the prince told him directly at least 4 or 5 times. Thinking about a trip to Michigan? Well, you need to know that police departments across the state of Michigan have been enlisting civilians to work alongside licensed officers patrolling communities and even assisting real cops with arrests. And these armed civilians are unregulated. This is going on in Michigan. According to an investigation by the Detroit Free Press, there are no established state training requirements for these people. Finally, at the box office this weekend, the latest in the Harry Potter movie series, Fantastic Beasts, brought in $62 million. This has been Ann Tripp. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The entertainment industry came to a standstill on Thursday when news broke that Kim Porter, model and actress and mother of 3 of Diddy's children, passed away. Diddy has called the day since Kim Porter's sudden death a nightmare. He says, for the last 3 days, I've been trying to wake up out of this nightmare, but I haven't. This is what he wrote on his Instagram on Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, baby. I miss you so much. Yesterday, Diddy paid tribute to the mother of his children, Kim Porter. Diddy posted a video on Instagram which shows him and Kim doing a maternity photo shoot with Essence magazine way back in 2006, if you guys remember this, as he holds and kinds of rocks with then pregnant Kim. Diddy calls Kim his soulmate. Wow. Yeah, I know he must be hurting. Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was loved.
Sad,
she really was loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a beautiful person.
Yeah.
I had a chance to meet her. She was very, very nice when I met her. And that's all you see people posting on Instagram and how kind she was and how nice, of a person she was. Because she was the inspiration. I don't know if people know this, but she was the inspiration for the Jodeci song. Because, Junior, you're a big Jodeci fan. Forever My Lady.
Forever My Lady.
Forever
Oh,
My
really?
Lady. Yeah.
Yeah, Al B. Sure wrote that song for Jodeci, and it was dedicated to Kim, and Jodeci obviously sang the song. And yeah, Kim was the inspiration for that.
Wow. Yeah, she's definitely going to be missed. But she and Al B. Sure had a son together as well. And she was beautiful. Beautiful young lady. And she's
there
going
really
to be
is
missed.
no right age to pass, but it's very, very hard when it's a younger.
When you're younger.
Yeah.
47.
Right,
Yeah, she was 47. Yeah. And it was sudden.
Yes.
Yeah, so very unexpected,
Yes.
Yeah,
So her
shocking.
children. So, we're praying for her children. Of course, Diddy and the Porter family and the Combs family, and just,
Yeah,
this was,
and that's so close to
we
the
were
holidays.
speechless. Shirley and I were talking about it when we heard about it. It was just
unbelievable. It was just
unbelievable.
absolutely unbelievable. Yeah.
And there's
Once
nothing
you
like
experience a death around the holidays are never the same.
Yeah,
ever.
I know.
No.
I
Man.
know.
Connect
Yeah.
that to
You're so right, Jay.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
But nothing like kids and their mother, man.
I know. I
Nothing-
know.
My
There's nothing
twin
like that.
girls, and they're just, 11 years old.
Yeah. And they look so much like her. Oh, my goodness, they look so much like her.
Just
They
like
do.
her.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful girls.
I remember when they were born. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can say this, I guess. I told my wife, I said, I got to go before you because I can't live without you.
Yeah. I used to tell my mom that all the time.
I can't.
Yep. Yep.
This
All right. Yeah, it is. It is. Coming up next at 34 after the hour, we're going to switch gears. We're going to play Are You Smarter Than Nephew Tommy? Yay! Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show annual turkey giveaway is today and tomorrow. New York City, yes. Gotta give back. New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Washington, D.C., Philly, Atlanta, Detroit, Tampa, Kansas City, Norfolk, Charlotte, Las Vegas, and Greensboro, and all of our home cities, all right? The Steve Harvey Morning Show will partner with shelters locally there, charities, churches, and community organizations in your area to help those families less fortunate this Thanksgiving. We just want to say thank you. Thank you from our hearts for listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And a huge thank you from Steve and Marjorie as well. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to give back. And they do it every year.
Good work.
Do it every year.
And we're partnering with Steve and Marjorie this year, the morning show. All of us are involved.
Yeah.
So this is big.
You know, we have so much to be thankful for. And, you know, one of the ways you can show that is to give back. And this is one of those ways. Thanksgiving is also a time for games, you know, family fun, turkey eating, stuff like that. So, as I segue into this, it is now time to play Are You Smarter Than Nephew Tommy?
Are you? Are you?
So, who's playing today, Tommy? You and Junior?
Me and Junior playing
Okay.
today.
Come on,
Me and
man.
Junior, boy. Let's go.
All right,
Come on,
let's
Don,
go.
I'm ready.
Carla, you keep
Can I
score.
say something?
please. Yes, of course.
Can all three of us play? I mean,
we can.
No, because you don't play right. No.
No, I'm gonna play right.
You don't want to feel left out, Jay?
Can't
Yeah.
tell me
Let
that
Jay
I
play.
heard that, but
I say,
play.
yeah. All right, come on, you can do it. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, Carla, you're keeping score. Number one, here we go. Tisha Campbell Martin and Tashina Arnold starred as best friends in what 1990 movie?
House Party.
What superhero's real name is Clark Kent?
Superman.
The Potter's House megachurch in Dallas, Texas was founded by which
TD
iconic bishop? Which NFL quarterback is married to singer Ciara?
Russell Wilson.
What does SNL stand for?
Saturday Night Live.
In what movie did actor Tom Hanks talk to a volleyball that he named
Castaway.
Wilson? In what sport can you do a Hail Mary pass?
Football.
In what Disney classic movie would you find the characters Simba and Mufasa?
The Lion King. I already said it.
In which Texas city did the Neiman Marcus retail store first open?
Dallas.
Houston.
Persian, Siamese, and bobtail
Rugs.
are all types of what animal?
I don't know what Persian comes from. I ain't gonna say that.
In the 70s sitcom The Jeffersons, what was George and Louise's son's name?
Lionel. You late.
Okay. All right, guys. All right. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I did pretty good.
Right. Tisha Campbell Martin and Tashina Arnold starred as best friends in what 1990 movie, Tommy? House Party.
Yeah.
Who got that one, Carla?
Nobody.
I
I got
Kier
that.
got
House
it.
Party.
said
Oh, you
House
said House
Junior
Party?
said House
Okay.
Party, yeah.
Yeah.
Junior got it.
What superhero's real name is Clark Kent? Superman.
I got that.
I got
No,
it.
I got that.
No, you got it late. You got it.
You got it
but
late,
You got
but
it
Tommy
late.
won that
Okay.
round.
The
It's not
Potter's,
about if you got it. It's
This
if
is
you
like
got
the
it
election in
first.
Florida. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the
Come on,
Potter's
do your
House
thing.
megachurch in Dallas, Texas was founded by which iconic bishop? Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Tommy.
Which NFL
Oh my
court-
God.
Which
You
NFL
said it, but you said it after Tommy.
Late.
Okay, all right.
Which
This is like
NFL
Atlanta. Go right ahead. Do your little
Which
content.
NFL quarterback is married to singer Ciara? Russell Wilson Jr.
You know
Junior
he gonna
got
get the
that one.
sports question.
What does SNL stand for? Saturday Night Live.
I would nowhere
Tommy.
near that.
All of them really got it, but Tommy said
In
it
what
first.
I didn't
movie
say
did
it.
actor Tom Hanks talk to a volleyball that he named Wilson?
Yes, that
Castaway.
Yes,
And
Tommy.
In what sport can you do a Hail Mary pass? Football. Carla.
Tommy.
In which classic Disney movie would you find the characters Simba and Mufasa, the Lion King? In which city did the Neiman Marcus retail store first open? Dallas, Texas. Persian, Siamese, and bobtails are all types of what animal? Cat.
Junior.
In the 70s sitcom, The Jeffersons.
We both said Russ.
What was George's and Louise's son's name? Lionel. Tommy got that one. Tommy won.
Oh, my God.
Tommy
There
won.
you go, Tommy.
Jay
Yay, Tommy.
Jay mad.
No,
Get mad.
No, Jay
No,
is
I'm upset.
That's called Jay is you. That's what that's called, Tommy. Up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, he won't keep doing wrong for long.
Okay.
Right now, though, it is the nephew. He is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Shirley,
King of pranks.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with Cousin Benji. Thanksgiving with Cousin Benji.
Okay.
Y'all ain't ready for this. Here it is. Listen to it. Oh, my God.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
This Glenda, who is this?
This Benji. I'm calling. Is Miss Purvis there?
No, she's not here right now, but this is her daughter. Is there a problem?
No, this Benji. This Mama Lois' nephew. Who is this again?
This Glenda. This is
Mama Lois show, ain't it?
Correct. Mama Lois and Miss Purvis' sisters.
Okay, I'm Benji. I'm her nephew from the other side of the family. You say your name what now?
Glenda.
Okay, what time y'all supposed to get in?
We should be there by the afternoon.
Okay, is Miss Purvis, is your mama making the dressing?
Yeah, she's making enough for about 45 people. This was discussed about a month ago.
Right, they had the
conference call.
The family had the conference call, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now listen. What reason why they got me to call? They wanted me to go ahead and call, and I was trying to get Miss Purvis. She not there?
No, she's not here. What's wrong?
Okay. They not gonna need her to do the dressing.
And why wouldn't they need her to do the dressing? She's been making it for 10 years. We just discussed this. So what do you mean?
They say that they got somebody down here that's gonna do the dressing. Especially since y'all traveling, y'all ain't got to bring it, and be traveling with it. But they got somebody gonna do the dressing.
Okay. Well, first of all, who are you? You're Benji. What is your name?
My name Benjamin, but they call me Benji. But like I say, I'm on the other side of the family. I ain't on y'all side.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to figure out why are you calling me? Because she's been making the dressing for 10 years, like I said. And, I mean, it's been discussed, so I don't even know why you're calling me. I don't even know you.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to explain to you this right here is that they got y'all ain't got to worry with bringing the dressing. They got somebody they got somebody down here that's going to cook it. So, in other words, if you can tell Miss Purvis she ain't got to worry about the dressing this year.
Oh, so you want me to tell my mama, after she been making dressing for 10 years, that y'all say y'all ain't worried about it. She shouldn't have to make it this year because we driving there. We drive every year. So I'm not going to do that to her. So, I mean, I don't even know who you are to be calling me anyway. Why isn't somebody calling me that I know regarding this?
Okay. You Glenda, right?
I am Glenda.
All right, listen, let me say this, because I don't mind saying what everybody thinking, but most people don't want to say. Let me just say this right here. Really what's going on is this right here. A lot of people in the family, don't really like Miss Purvis' dressing.
Benjamin, who are you supposed to be? Let me explain something to you. My mama gonna make this dressing. You gonna eat that, and we ain't bringing none on with us. So you can tell your family that I said that. Do you understand me?
No, first of all, you got to understand that I'm bringing news that people done voted on, and this is what everybody want to do. Don't nobody.
Well, why didn't they call? We had a meeting. My mama make dressing. She been making it 10 years. Ain't nobody been saying nothing. And guess what? When I'm up in that house, nobody better not be walking up and through there talking about my mama either. And y'all go eat the.
Okay, but see right there, why if people don't like the dressing, Glenda, why is you want to submit everybody to having to eat it if they don't like it?
You don't eat. That's all I know. I ain't know you are calling me no. Well, I don't know no Benjamin. Benji. whoever the
I
hell you
told you
are.
I'm Mama Lois' nephew from the other side of the family.
Exactly. I don't know you.
Okay, and really to back all that, I don't really know you. But I'm man enough to call you and tell you what we gonna do and what we ain't gonna do.
Well, I know one thing. I done said it once and I repeat it again. She gonna make that dressing, you gonna eat it, and we gonna go on by our day.
Okay, right there. Listen, and I know this might be hard for you to understand. What you grew up with liking, everybody else might not like.
You can say what you want to. I don't even remember your being in my way. So you might not like it because you ain't been around. But she making dressing.
Now, first of all, when y'all get down here, it's going to already be some more dressing here.
Okay. And she going to make her dressing, and we going to sit down, and y'all going to eat. And I'm not, it's not even going to be discussed no further than that. I said I got to say, because you're not going to hurt my mama's feelings.
Okay, ain't nobody trying. That's why I'm trying to tell you to tell her don't make it now so she don't even bring it down.
We make it when we get there anyway.
Hey, look, I'm finna say this here because evidently you ain't really understanding what I'm saying to you. I'm going to say it as clear as I can say it. If y'all come down here with that dress, I promise you, we already got dressing made. We throwing that dressing in the trash so everybody can get the dressing that we made for them. Point blank, that's what we doing.
Please, let me explain something to you. I'm going to be on dressing patrol, and if I find out you and threw my mama's dressing in the trash, it's going to be some and we going to set that off. I'm not playing with you. This was too funny to me. Uncle Carl, Aunt Tilma, we were all on this conference call. Ain't none of them bold enough to call us or tell us to bull. But now they going to set your stupid up calling me. I don't even know your call. I guess they felt like you was the call, like you the baddest in the world. But Benjamin, I don't even know your rap. I'm telling you now. I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you, anybody hurt my mama feeling, it's gonna be some in that. And I'm telling you, all y'all gonna be y'all full of down now. But I'm coming. Y'all out one.
Can I say something else to you?
I wish you would.
Can I tell you what else they were saying?
What?
They wanted me to tell you this, Glenda. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your cousin Sheila got me to prank phone call you.
Tommy, you almost got you about to make me set it off. What? Baby, this Thanksgiving it wasn't going to be no Thanksgiving, baby. Because I was going to have my brothers what? Vengeance. Y'all play too much. Tommy, Thanksgiving was going to be canceled, baby.
Okay, Glenda, I got to ask you, baby. One last question before I let you go. Okay. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, y'all gonna eat this dress.
Oh, don't play with that dress, man.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
Man. Hey, listen, laying in the cut. First of all, let me say this. I want to say I'm so grateful. I'm thankful. Richmond, Virginia, y'all came out and drove. You sold out all 8 of my shows. I started out with 5. I added 3. We sold them out. Thank you for coming out to see me. Next on deck is Grand Rapids, Michigan, Black Friday, baby. That is November 23rd. The nephew will be coming to town. Tickets are on sale right now. Debo's Performance Hall. The nephew will be there Friday night. And laying in the cut, oh my God, Columbia, South Carolina, November 29th through December the 2nd at the Columbia Comedy House. Yes, I will be there. Tickets are on sale right now. We'll talk about what's going on later on in December as we roll out the end of the year. But right now, laying in the cut, Grand Rapids and Columbia, South Carolina, the nephew is coming to town. Home of the legendary Murder the Hits, J. Anthony Brown.
Yes, it is. All right, thank you, nephew. Up next, today's Strawberry Letter. I don't know if you guys are ready for this one. Subject, he won't keep doing wrong for long. Right after this, we'll get into it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show's annual turkey giveaway is today and tomorrow, people.
Yeah,
That's right.
sure.
We're in L.A. We're in New York City, baby. Chicago,
Gobble, baby. Gobble,
Houston,
gobble.
Washington, D.C., Philly, Atlanta, Detroit, going down south to Tampa, to the Midwest, Kansas City, Norfolk, Charlotte, Las Vegas, and Greensboro. Just all of our home cities, okay?
It's
How about
so
that?
nice to,
all of
to
them.
help out for Thanksgiving. That's
Yes,
a
it
great
is.
thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It
All
really
of
is.
our affiliates are involved. Too many to mention, but
I know.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it so much. As we kick off Thanksgiving week here, Steve Harvey Morning Show will partner with the local shelters, charities, churches, and community organizations in your area to help those families less fortunate this Thanksgiving. We just want to say thank you for listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and a huge thank you from Steve and Marjorie, okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
thank you. Good to give back. Makes you feel good. All right. Well, now it's time for today's Strawberry Letter, guys. If you need advice on relationships, on dating, on work, on sex and parenting, please, please, please write us, okay? That's all you have to do. Submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM. Click Submit Strawberry Letter. We'll get your letter, and we could be reading your letter live on the air like we're going to do this one. And we could be helping some people. That's what we want to do. Give back. Help. Help! Help!
All right, let's get to it.
Came
Buckle
down
up
to
and
the
hold on
letter.
tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
What, help?
Help.
That's not good, Jay.
I know. Heard that too, Shirley.
And paying good money for it? Oh, man, your life. All right, here we go with the letter. Subject, he won't keep doing wrong for long. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a successful 32-year-old woman that got caught up with a 45-year-old man. Before dating him, I've only had one serious relationship, but I'm no fool, so I'm not sure how I let this man cloud my judgment. I had my suspicions that he was a cheater, but I could never get any real proof until recently. It was like the angels came down from heaven one day and made him forget his phone at home. I heard the phone ringing and saw that it was a female calling, so I answered it. To my surprise, the woman said she was my boyfriend's girlfriend. Well, apparently one of his girlfriends. She and I talked for close to an hour, and she told me that there are a lot of other women that he's seeing. I went through his text messages and pictures, and she was right. There were several different women that he was texting, sexting, going on dates with, and traveling with. There's so much more I could tell you about this man, but what's the point? He is a dog, like I suspected, and he has to be exposed. I want to help the other women avoid the heartache, wasted time, and potential diseases that he could be spreading. Yes, one of the women had texted him and told him that she had an STI and that they should start using protection when they're intimate. That's just nasty. I want to expose him for the lying, dirty, nasty man that he is. I owe it to these women to let them know about him. But how do you think that I should do it? I have all of their phone numbers. Please advise. First of all, keep us out of your mess. Okay? Because this is mess right here. And why are you wasting our time? Why are you wasting your time and ours by pretending like you care about these other women? You want to help these other women avoid the heartache, wasted time, and potential diseases that he could be spreading. That's not why you're doing this. I mean, let's keep it 100, please. That's not why you're doing this. You want to get back at him. You want him to suffer, plain and simple. It is about revenge, okay? That's all this is about. And another thing that bothers me, why are you saying you can't get any real proof? Why do you need proof? You knew he was. If you feel that, we know that. We have our intuition. We know when he's cheating. We know that. Okay, we know it. About this, and the woman that got the sexually transmitted infection, all she says was that you guys have to start using protection when you're intimate. She didn't say you were going to stop. She didn't say any of that. She just said, look, put something on it and let's keep going. Okay? But again, to you, the writer of this letter, I'm not trying to show you how to do anything. Just get out of this and go on. Move on with your life. You don't have to help these other women. The woman that you talked to for over an hour already knew, and she knew about the other women. So what are you going to help? How are you going to help them? They already know. You're the only one that didn't know. You want revenge. Just call it what it is. It's okay. It's okay to want revenge. I want to help these ladies. You don't want to help them. You don't want to help them. Yeah.
Say that again, Shirley.
I want to help these ladies. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying to us.
One more time, Shirley.
I want to help these ladies. No, you don't. And why don't you all show me how to do it? We're not. Go on with your life. Stop wasting your time and hours. Get out of here. All right, come on, Junior, young Junior. I like
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Let me just say this. I'm gonna be really fast about this. I'm through this, but I'm gonna tell you, you're right, Shirley. She does not want to help these other ladies. No. Absolutely true. But this is what happens when the woman who goes out and watches all her girlfriends' purses gets a keyboard. That's her. How the hell you 32 with just one relationship?
I know.
How you now? You just got some attention. You just got some attention, and now you want to be helpful. Ain't no woman helping another woman that much.
Nope.
No, but you know what she good at? Watching purses. She can do that better than anybody. Girl, watch my purse. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right here. Girl, I'm finna go to the bar and get a drink. Take your time. I got it. That's her. She is the one person. Now she get one dude. And now she want to save all the women. Hell no.
The only dude.
Girl,
only
stop.
dude, right,
Yeah,
right.
they all know. What are you helping them do?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. What woman stays on the phone without an address for over an hour? Girl, let me come see you.
That's it, Junior.
And that's who she is.
Yep.
Right.
She watch purses.
I love that.
Yes, I love
That's
it.
who this is.
All right, I hear you. I hear you, Junior. Jay, what you got?
Well, first of all, everybody knows I love gadgets, and I'm working with a phone company overseas. It's soon to be on the market. It's called Touch Explode Phone. That if it ain't your phone,
It explodes.
and when you touch it, I'm very close to getting this out on them. I'll tell you all about it in a few minutes.
Keep going, Jay. Keep going.
Oh, I got time.
Yeah. About
If it
20 more
ain't your
seconds.
phone and you touch it
Yeah.
and you flip it over, it explodes and it gives a serious shock that goes all through your body
Yes.
and
Takes the
teeth
pad
fall
off.
out.
All right, listen, we'll have part 2 of the crazy guy's response, and you know who's coming up next, the nephew, right after this at 23 after.
That's not how you fix the problem.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, we're in the middle of this strawberry letter. The subject, he won't keep doing wrong for long. Oh, yes, he will.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's recap this letter. Okay, a 32-year-old woman who says she's successful wrote this letter. She says she got caught up with a 45-year-old man, and before dating him, she's 32 now, she's only had one serious relationship. She says she's no fool, though, but she did let this man cloud her judgment. She suspected he was cheating. She didn't have any proof until recently when he left his phone at home. Now, how did this happen? She says angels came down from heaven and one day and made him forget his phone at home. That's what she said. It's right here in the letter. So she heard the phone ringing.
Like angels ain't got enough.
Look at them angels over there by that phone. Look at them angels.
Angels ain't dealing with famine and fires in LA.
Trying to make sure people get food for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
None of that. They're over there at her house.
That's what they do.
Yeah, they're at her
These are the
house.
cheetah angels. These are cheetah angels.
This is an angel that ain't really focused.
Yeah, if he doing all this.
So anyway, she heard the phone ringing, and it was a female on the phone. So she and this female talked for about an hour or so. So she found out that he's not only cheating with this woman, he's cheating with a lot of other women. So she found it in her heart, maybe this is what the angels did when she saw them, to help other women. So she wants us to try and help her, give her a way to help these other women by letting them know that their so-called man is cheating on them.
How did it sound, Shirley? Say it again.
And I want you all to help me help these women.
That ain't what you looking for. That's not what you looking for.
All right. So we heard from Junior saying that this woman is the one that holds the purses at the club. Okay.
She watches purses.
Yeah, she watches purses.
She has to.
Yeah, she watches purses because she's only had one other relationship. So she
in 32 years.
Yeah, she doesn't really know how this goes.
Okay.
All right, Jay, did you finish your answer? Go ahead and complete.
I haven't fully finished the development of touch explode phone.
Yeah.
And because
Your
I like what
invention?
Tommy said, this is how you fix the problem. You have a problem, and you have to deal with it very seriously.
Yes.
Touch explode phones are soon to be out on the market.
Come on.
Meaning that if it ain't your phone, if you look at this phone too long, stand by it, it will explode.
All right, and to that I said it never occurred to you guys just not cheat.
That's not what we've tried to fix.
That's not how you fix the problem,
Shirley?
Jay.
All right, it
That's
is.
Okay,
That is
can I start?
I think that's the
Yeah, go
whole
ahead, Tommy.
thing of the. Yeah, it's your turn, Tommy. Go ahead.
Okay, Shirley, we're not trying to fix that. Okay?
Why not? That's the problem.
That's not what we're seeing.
This 45-year-old man is not going to change from who he is, Shirley. So we have to make him a better of who he is.
A
You
better
understand that?
cheater.
Yes, I mean, and I hate to say it, but we got to make him a better cheater. He's a terrible cheater. Now, listen to me. Now, this is not nothing I condone, but if this is your walk of life, then I'm gonna try to help you with your walk of life. Listen, if this is you with these phones, first and foremost, you can't leave your phone on a nightstand.
Ever.
If you do, take the battery out. Put that in your pocket. Leave with your battery. Your phone should never be on away from you. That's rule number one. Here's another one. Most people now put their finger on their phone and it opens up, right? You use your phone, your fingerprint opens it up.
Face ID.
Or
So
Face
listen
ID.
to Tommy. I'm going to get you through this. Always tape up both your index fingers, okay? You don't ever want somebody to take your index finger while you sleep and put it on your phone and open your phone up. Don't do that. Keep
Look like you
your
finna
fingers
go play a
taped up.
basketball game at all times.
All that.
Or Michael Jackson used to keep his fingers taped
Or
up.
Michael Jackson.
Look like you about to start a concert.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now here go another one, Junior. Some people don't use fingers. Some people use the retina. Their eyes. So guess what? When you go to bed at night, you need to put you some contact lens in so they don't open your eye up and get in your phone. These are things you need to
Change
know.
your eye color.
Yeah, change your. You need to have
I like
blue
it.
eyes
I love
at
it,
night when
Tommy.
you go to sleep.
I love it.
Okay.
love
Why
it.
can't you just not cheat?
I don't understand.
Why would we do
That's
that?
not an option
Because
for
there's a
him.
lifestyle that this man has, and he needs to be better at it. That's what Tommy's saying.
Yeah.
That's not. And now here's the one that I always feel like if you really want to be cheater to the 10th power, if this is what you want to do with yourself, okay? Because I'm really a relationship man. I help people with their relationship, but every now and then I'll stop and try to help you with your crazy cheating behind. But here's what
Tommy,
you
don't
want to
feel
do.
bad. It's a market for what you doing.
Okay, cool. So here's the deal. Listen.
Wow.
All of my, like when I was in this whole game, so to speak, all my text messages used to be in Chinese. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't read Chinese. You don't know that language.
I read enough, Shirley, to understand what somebody was saying. And at least if you got in my phone, you didn't know what somebody was saying.
I love it.
Do you
Tommy.
understand that, Shirley?
Loving it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Tommy,
I just
speak
don't
to us. Speak to me and
I
Jimmy.
just understand.
Because you know what?
freaking
Carl
cheat.
and Shirley, they not
Yeah.
hearing me.
Yeah, don't
They
speak
not
to them.
hearing me.
Stupid.
Get you text messages in another language, French, Chinese, Japanese, Hispanic. Get your language somewhere else.
Learn a language.
Do you understand
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dutch. You know what I'm saying? When you met a black
Guten
person speak
Tag.
Dutch. When you met somebody
That's
speak Dutch.
German. Thank you.
All that.
Same
that
thing.
way, nobody even knows who called.
Yeah.
At all.
But it would be so much easier if you guys just didn't cheat if you're
But
in a
that's not
relationship.
the lifestyle he chose,
First
Shirley.
of all,
That is not his
first of all,
lifestyle.
Shirley,
Don't say that
And then
again,
he don't have
Jay.
to worry about being bilingual.
Punch you in your
I hear what you
face.
saying, huh?
Learn another language for a certain reason, Carla.
Did you say you gonna punch me in my face?
I'm sick of you.
First of
That's
all,
not
Carla-
the lifestyle
first
he
of all,
chose
Carla and
for
Shirley.
himself, Shirley.
First of all,
Nobody
it is
would
the
even know
angel's
you
fault.
had a disease if it was in another language. They wouldn't even know.
It's not a full-fledged disease yet. It's just
No,
an
no,
infection.
sure.
Junior, go ahead and speak on it because I see where you're going.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The problem with this whole letter is this angel that left his phone. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if it wasn't for that angel.
Because he lied.
All right, guys, we got to go. All right, thank you for your contributions.
We helped. Trust
you
me,
can
we did.
email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. Coming up in 10 minutes now, yes, today's comedy segment, Sounds of Thanksgiving. We'll do that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show's annual turkey giveaway is today and tomorrow as we kick off Thanksgiving week, guys. We're going to be all over the country in Houston, in D.C., in Philly, in New York, in Los Angeles, Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Tampa, Charlotte, Las Vegas, Greensboro, Kansas City, and Norfolk. We're everywhere, all of our home cities, guys. Steve Harvey Morning Show will partner with local shelters, charities, churches, and community organizations in your area.
That's a good thing.
We want to help those families less fortunate this Thanksgiving.
Can I say
right?
something, Shirley?
Yes,
Can I
of
say
course.
something?
Yes.
If you, and you know who you are. I got relatives in my family that will do this. They got money.
Mm-hmm.
They got a nice spread, but they'll go down there because Steve and Marjorie are giving away turkeys and go down there and get a turkey. Don't go down there.
Yeah. We're not talking to y'all.
We're not talking.
No,
if
we're
you
not.
Got, if you
We're
got
not.
everything, don't go down
You
there.
got turkey money? Come on, don't do this.
Yeah.
You know, I got family members, Jay, that will actually show up with sides and be in line, just waiting on the turkey.
Please don't do that.
We're not talking to y'all.
No.
I got family
This is
members that'll do
serious.
this.
We're trying to help the less fortunate.
The less
Yeah.
fortunate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we doing.
Right, and
I got family members that will go in line and go, already got 2 already. Can I get one more? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do
like
have
that
those
type
people.
of thing.
And don't come down there getting in line looking for Steve. You okay?
He can't be in all these cities at one
No.
time. We buying the turkey.
Uncle Steve is providing all
Yeah.
this.
Right.
He's not
That's
going to
enough.
be
Don't
it.
hold up the line looking for Steve.
Where's Steve?
Steve, all of that, right? All right, guys, we just want to say thank you for listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and a huge thank you, of course, from Steve and Marjorie. Now, Jay Anthony Brown is here, and Jay, you have something called Sounds of Thanksgiving.
The holidays are here. We
Yeah.
have family members. We're all gathered around. These are sounds of the holidays. If you go to one house or another house, these are some of the sounds. The guys are going to help me act these out. I'll set it up, and the guys are, here we go. Like this phrase here. You walk in certain part of the house, and you hear this phrase under the breath. You hear, pregnant again.
Tamakesha?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, is you Tamakesha?
Mm-hmm. The one and only.
Again.
Damn, what's this, like number 8?
You know she gonna want some help for Christmas.
Ain't this 8?
Okay,
Lord,
you walk in
have
another part of the house, you hear this right here. Oh, Lord, look who out.
That's Robert. That's Robert.
Yeah, he got out Tuesday.
You know this the 4th time, don't you? You know this the 4th time.
Wow.
They judging though.
I know.
Hey,
These
Rob.
are
hold on.
sounds of the holidays.
Hold on,
You're gonna
Jay.
hear-
Hold on,
hear-
Jay.
Here's another
Hey,
one.
Robert.
Yeah,
Why
that's
do he
Hold
have
on
that
to your
mean
purse. Don't
start?
set your purse down, Robert, in here. All right, here's another one. You know, she done ran through all her dead daddy's money. Every dime. Every dime.
I'll be damned.
Look at her.
Now, did she pay the house off?
No, she ain't never pay the house off.
She didn't pay the house off at all?
And pay the house off or nothing.
Look at how she dressed, but look at them kids.
They look a mess.
Ain't bought them kids nothing.
Got designer on everything. Kids, look at the kids. Look at them kids.
That's her Range Rover out there in the driveway right now.
But look at them kids, though.
All right, here's one you're going to hear in the kitchen.
What is this,
Don't
Jay?
nobody put paprika in potato salad. Don't nobody do that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh, Jay, they do. Jay,
Yeah, they do.
No,
They
but it's
sprinkle
going to
it-
be an argument.
Oh.
These just the sounds of Thanksgiving that you gonna hear when you
Yeah.
just walking through the house. You gonna
All
hear
right,
these
here's another one.
statements.
Here's another one. You're definitely going to hear this one because we're mixed family. We're blended family.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. You know them pumpkin pies for her white boy.
you talking about Logan?
Yeah,
Logan.
that's the only. It ain't but
What's
one
his
here.
name?
Logan.
Nobody eat pumpkin pie. I don't know why he brought his white ass over here. We got to eat this.
Now, is she pregnant for that white guy?
I don't know. Hey, Logan, the knives are over there.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Junior.
These are sounds of the holidays. Here we go. Now, look at it. He done ate 4 pieces of chocolate cake. You know he got sugar. Look at it.
Oh, you've heard that one before, Jay, huh?
They talking about you, Jay. He acting like ain't nobody else here.
Where is his insulin? Where is his
What is it, Tommy?
His insulin. Where is his insulin? Ain't he supposed to take some insulin?
I could hear this, though. That's the funny part.
I mean, this is my family.
I know, I can really hear this.
I got another one.
Okay.
Look at it.
What is
Look
this,
at it.
Jay?
Done
What is
wrapped
this?
up a whole sweet potato pie, ain't washed a dish.
Huh?
She should be shaming herself.
I just heard this.
Ain't
Now,
washed
you know-
one
you-
damn dish.
You do
All
know
that.
you know she got 8 more plates in her trunk. She been going out there every other hour taking stuff out there.
Who
She got
show up with a
ideas
shopping? Who shows up with a shopping cart?
Who does that?
All
Who
she
does
bought over
that
here
on
was
Thanksgiving?
bottled water. One bottle.
Hey, Jay, this is my favorite line. I can't have a damn thing.
How about this one? These are sounds of the holidays. Sounds of the holidays, y'all. Did y'all see Kevin's wife? A hot mess.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Oh, my
Lord.
God.
She
Yes,
had a front lace, a back lace, a side lace. Did you see that?
Let me tell y'all something. When she left the house, Kevin ain't say nothing like, you don't think you want to change? He ain't say nothing. You gonna go over there like that?
So that's who he got. That's who he with now. Huh?
He said
He left
said
that college
loved her.
girl and he ended up with her. Okay.
Hey,
He talking about he loved her.
Girl.
hey, Cheryl, it's nice to see you.
Oh, yes. Yes, I love it, Junior. That's
And
so
let me tell
real.
you, her breath stink every time I see her. Every
I
time.
don't go near.
I can't stand that.
I can't. I thought I was the only one.
How Kevin don't smell her breath?
Well, thanks,
Can we come back
guys.
do some more of these?
I like it. I like
A few
it.
more?
All right, we'll come back with more sounds of Thanksgiving at the top of the hour. We're also going to give you some tips for meeting your significant other's family for the very first time right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, when we left out, you guys are crazy. Jay was doing the segment, Jay and the guys were doing the segment called Sounds of Thanksgiving. And they want to continue. This is part 2 of Sounds of Thanksgiving. Go ahead and
These are
explain
sounds
it,
of
Jay.
Thanksgiving that you're going to hear. Here we go. Here's one. Now, y'all not going to tell me, but I had $40 in my purse. $40 was in there and it's gone. And ain't nobody going to leave here till that money go back in there.
Let me say this right now. That ain't nobody but Robert. Who just got it. That's all that is. That's all that is. I don't care. You can go in Robert's front pockets or his back. You're going to come up with this $40. I don't care.
What did you have? You had a 20 and 2 10s?
A 20 and 2 10s. That's what I had.
20 and
Robert
2
got
10s
that.
is what we looking for. Okay.
Bet
I'm telling you,
These are sounds
Robert
of the
got it.
holiday. You got one, Junior?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I don't want to say nothing, y'all. I'm sitting here looking, but ain't that the boy that was on the run?
On the run?
Ain't that the one that was on the run?
Fugitive?
The one that was on the news?
Yeah. How he get here?
I don't know. Is that who she with?
Yeah.
We didn't call the police.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Crime Stoppers finna get a call today.
Get $10,000 on that tip.
I don't care if it is Thanksgiving. I'll turn his ass in while he eat.
You think that's him?
Oh, I know that's him. I don't forget a face.
That crab sauce.
You know
He can
what?
get his ass arrested while he got gravy.
Walk up to him and ask him what his number is and see if he spit it out real fast. Then we'll know.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
Let
Hey,
me ask
Daryl.
y'all something.
How about this one? Y'all? Ain't got a job, but got on everything new.
And owes you money. And owes you money.
And say what, Shirley?
And owes you money.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute, Jay. This Ain't got too real. Sounds of
Well, that's what you finna hear Thursday.
you ain't lying.
Yeah.
Okay, no, here go one, Jay. Here go one, Jay. So Bertha just not gonna cut that beard, huh?
She gonna keep rocking.
She just not gonna cut it. She just not gonna cut it.
She not gonna say nothing.
She knows she got a goatee and won't cut it.
Get her shaver for Christmas. That's all.
Hey, Bertha.
Hey, Bertha.
Good to see you, girl.
Hey,
Bertha gonna give you some sugar too.
You better not kiss.
Okay, I got one. I got a good one. I got a good
Sounds
one.
of
Tommy. Here we go.
Thanksgiving. Come on.
All right, here we go now. Now I'm gonna help get her out the car, but I'm not gonna help put her back in there.
Lord.
Hey, do you know how real that is?
That's so real. All of these are real.
You can take the food out to him. I'm not gonna go out there. He gonna.
Okay, I got one.
I'll help get him out, but I'll be damn, I'm gonna put him back in there. Okay?
Yeah. That's
I
real
got one.
right
I
there.
got one.
Come on.
We gonna have to leave here, folks, cause we gonna have we can't we got to get home before it get dark. We cannot leave here at dark time. We not gonna find our way back home. We gonna have to leave here at 4 o'clock.
GPS.
But dinner at 3:30.
You just ate. You just got
Hey,
there.
I'm telling you, he go one. We in the car, about to go in the house, but this the conversation in the car. Hey, listen, when we go in here, don't eat nothing.
What?
Look, y'all know how nasty they is. Just don't eat nothing. We gonna be here 30 minutes.
These
Just
are things
30
you're gonna
minutes.
hear about.
Speak,
Thanksgiving
but
right
don't
here.
eat a damn thing. I'm telling you.
So what are you saying, Junior? You got a backup dinner?
Oh yeah. Oh, we just over here for 30 minutes.
Have you seen that Whole Foods commercial where
I've
the girl
seen that
where
one,
the
yeah.
girl has the backup dinner in the cart?
Yeah.
Phase it in.
Oh, really?
You know, phase it in.
Yeah, she said. He said, honey, you can't do this. Bring dinner, a whole dinner to my sister's
you
house.
can't.
He said, we're just gonna phase it in, like as we need it.
As we need it.
Okay. That
we
was
go in this
real
house.
right there.
Yes.
Telling y'all, don't eat it. I'm telling you, you gonna wind up with worms.
No.
Don't eat.
Oh, I
nothing.
got one. I done heard
what?
this one before. Hey, come here right quick. Do I smell like weed?
Oh,
Do I smell like weed?
it won't matter in California.
You got some cologne?
No.
You got some
You got some Visine?
Some Visine is
I'm gonna get the red out my eyes. You got some Visine?
Well, damn, go outside with the boys. Uncle Carter.
These are
Carter.
sounds of Thanksgiving, guys.
Sounds of
my
Thanksgiving.
God.
Sounds of Thanksgiving.
Okay, here we go.
I thought
Jay.
this was a musical tribute or something,
No,
Jay.
no.
Jay,
Her
tell
sounds, huh?
This is-
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Right now, I'm gonna let y'all know. We ain't got a lot of outlets in here for all this medical equipment. Tell you that much right now. Everybody not gonna plug
Oxygen
up.
tanks and stuff.
Everybody not finna plug up in here and run my bill up. Some of them gonna have to do the best they can. But everybody don't get to plug up. Heart monitors, defibrillators, wheelchairs, oxygen tank. Everybody don't get to plug up. And they're not running my damn bill up.
Y'all not gonna run my bill.
That's it right there, Junior.
Oxygen tank.
I got this one. I got one. I got a good one.
Come on, Jay.
Sounds of Thanksgiving, Jay. Come
Sounds
on.
of Thanksgiving. Well, damn it, let his ass sit in the car then.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of Herman's ass. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. Let him sit in the car. Oh, Jay. Oh, my God. I swear, this was just for me, though. Because I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit this Thursday.
Sounds of Thanksgiving. Come on.
I'm thinking, is his ass outside in the yard begging to get back in again?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. All right,
What
guys,
she
that
got to
was
eat for?
Sounds of Thanksgiving. Thank you, guys. Coming up,
Wow.
tips for meeting your significant other's family for the first time, and why not on Thanksgiving. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Spending the holidays with your partner's family and meeting them for the first time is a big relationship milestone, guys, but it can also leave you feeling anxious and stressed out leading up to Thanksgiving. knowing you'll be evaluated, everybody checking you out, judging you and all that. But if you follow these tips from relationship experts, you'll win them over by dessert, okay?
Okay.
You guys may have some of your own, but this is what these guys are saying, these relationship experts. Number 1, make sure your partner has your back, okay?
Okay.
Talk to your significant other about how you can look out for each other during the holiday, all right? That's number 1. Number 2.
I agree with that.
Have a plan before you go in there.
Yeah,
that's it.
I always say, don't let them do you. Don't let them do you.
In other words, don't eat nothing in here.
That's the plan from
That's the
sounds
plan.
of Thanksgiving.
I got you.
Or don't let my aunt jam you up in the corner. She try to be a bully, but don't be afraid of her.
Yeah, don't let them do you. All right.
Hey, don't let them do you.
Number 2, bring a gift. Please don't show up empty-handed.
That's always good.
Yeah,
That's
bring a
always
bottle
good.
of wine or some flowers or something. You could put in a nice vase.
Sodas.
Yeah,
ice
something.
is always good.
Yeah, do not
You can't go wrong with ice.
Yeah.
Right. Ice is good.
That's nobody's mad at that.
Yeah.
No.
Number 3, find someone you click with. Let your partner help you find their friend or relative who you have something in common with. I think that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody smoke?
Jay.
Hey, Jay.
If you're in L.A.,
Jay.
you want to break the ice.
Okay,
Hey.
Jay. Thanksgiving in L.A. is different from everywhere else.
Telling you.
Jay.
Trying to tell you.
Hey, Jay. That when you say that, they out in the garage.
Right.
Number 4, offer to help. There's so much to do over the holidays, so you have plenty of chances to ask.
Yeah,
if
don't
you're...
just sit there and wait for people to bring you stuff. Help out, right?
Yeah,
That's
well,
good.
just offer. You pray that they say no, but you offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. To see if your family would like help in the kitchen, if they want to set the table or want you to
Or
wash
take something,
dishes
get
or
something out the
something.
car. Yeah.
Something like that. Offer to help. Number 5, don't try. Oh, my goodness. This is a good one right here. Don't try too hard. You're trying to put your best foot forward, but, still be yourself. Don't go in there faking
Ease
the game.
up off the jokes.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't overdo it.
You speaking from
Yeah, don't
experience
overdo
here, Jay? What? You go in and do a set, Jay?
Yeah,
You do
I
a whole
have a
comedy
nightclub
hour.
Did you hear the one about?
Or
My
as
act
it is
don't go
from,
good on Thanksgiving dinner.
Here's a couple rules they left out, Shirley.
What?
Like, don't stare at the boy in the corner. Don't look over there.
That's just Gerard. That's just
Don't
Gerard.
let him do him.
Yeah, that's Gerard.
If you have to sit at the little table, take it. Just sit
Take
there,
it.
okay?
At the
I ain't
kids'
sitting.
table?
No.
take it.
I'm
It ain't
not
gonna
sitting
be
at the
that
little
long.
table now. I'm not doing that.
Why not? Just
No
like
one
Jay
said-
said, it won't be long.
Yeah,
It won't
no
be
I'm
one.
gonna sit there with the kids
No
and
one
have
said
dinner.
you, Tommy.
Trying
Why-
to fit in.
Yeah, Tommy, but we didn't say you had to
No,
sit at the
yeah.
little
I
table.
understand, but nobody should be expected to sit at the little table. You know how
And sometimes it's
uncomfortable
just
it is
not
sitting at
enough
the little
room.
table.
Tommy's the only one upset about that one.
And then some people's knees don't bend, Tommy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's some things you got to do. That you got to fit in. You're gonna have
You
to
gotta
allow.
take it on the chin.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, you gonna have to let Aunt you gonna have to let Aunt Cheryl rub your booty. You got to let her do that. She's gonna have to do that.
Come here, you fine
Into
young
that.
thing.
Yeah, she's finna do that.
Fine,
Just
rip
shut
her
up.
thing.
All right, coming up, guys.
Take it like a man.
More tips, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, declared this past Saturday, November 18th, as Astro World Day in an unofficial proclamation to honor Travis Scott and what he contributes to the city's arts, community, and in celebration of his latest album, Astro World. Travis Scott got a shout out. He did a shout out to Kylie Jenner in Houston Saturday night during his Astro World Fest concert, and he referred to her as my beautiful wife. I love that. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're married, but then again, it doesn't mean that they're not.
Oh,
so
if you say wife in a concert to any woman, you's married, okay?
Okay.
Kylie and 9-month-old Stormy joined thousands at the Astro World amusement park for Travis's set. And I think that's pretty cool. I like the fact that they're getting along, that they have a beautiful baby. He was on Ellen last week, and he seems like a really nice, smart, very smart young man.
Well, Astroworld, I'm telling you, it was packed.
I can't believe there was an Astroworld day. That's
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's big.
Astroworld was a big amusement park for those that grew up in Houston, Jay. It was a huge amusement park that all the kids, all of us used to go to all the time.
Really?
Yes.
It's kind of like Houston's Six Flags, something like that.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Yep.
Six Flags over Houston. It was Astroworld. Pretty
Grease
much.
lightning.
Woo, that was the ride, wasn't it?
The Cyclone was the ride.
Cyclone, Texas
Cyclone.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it brings back good
listen,
memories.
Shirley and Jay, it's a roller coaster made out of wood.
You know, some of the first roller coasters were wood. They really were.
Yeah. I know, Jay, you built them.
Jay worked up. Jay did. Damn.
Jay is not in construction.
Yeah, he dropping new knowledge on us. You did.
That was definitely a pop thing. In the movie Smokey and the Bandit, that roller coaster that they destroyed was a wooden roller coaster.
Oh.
And that one was in Atlanta. So.
Oh, okay.
ATL. Okay.
All right, let's move on, guys. In other entertainment news, former President Barack Obama surprised former First Lady Michelle Obama at her Becoming tour and compares himself to Jay-Z at a Beyonce concert. Valerie Jarrett was the host, and when the conversation shifted toward Mrs. Obama's feelings about her husband, Valerie introduced a special guest. The former president surprised his wife with a bouquet of flowers. Take a listen.
Hometown advantage here.
This is like, when Jay-Z comes on, during the Beyonce concert, Young B-N-R-O-C. It's in Crazy in Love, it's the same thing. It's just a little sample to enhance the concert. How are you?
Good. How are you?
She's making so much sense.
You've been taking notes upstairs.
I
You've been listening.
was listening.
So since you're here,
there are a couple of things I would correct.
You don't have to do that here. It's my book.
That's my point.
My book, my version of reality.
And we have to drive home together.
What city was that in?
A real couple.
D.C., Tommy.
That's love.
And
He's still the man.
Not some guy who leaves his wife in the rain when it's raining and puts the umbrella on himself.
Yeah, you can feel the love always with those two.
Yeah.
You really can. And
man, we miss him, don't we?
Oh, girl.
My goodness.
All right, guys, we'll be back with our final break of the day at 49 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day. It's been a good day.
Yes, it has.
Yeah,
Yes, it has.
Steve's out today, of course. He's
on vacation.
On vacation. And
That's why I came to work, because he didn't come. I didn't know he
on
was
this
gonna be
Monday?
gone.
Oh, yeah, because you usually, Monday.
Yeah. You know, I could have.
What did you do this
That's too
weekend,
much.
sir?
Huh?
What did you do this
You heard
past
her.
weekend?
I did Richmond, Virginia, and I should be in my hotel room sleep, but he didn't come to work.
Yeah, you do struggle with Mondays, Tommy, but you made
I'm
it
here,
today.
though. I made it, y'all.
Yeah,
I made
you
it.
made it.
Thankful that you came. I
Your,
went to
your
the
mother
movies.
would be proud of me, Shirley.
Yes, she would. Yes, she would. Oh, yes, she would.
Man.
Thanksgiving, y'all. It's on the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
It's
ready.
Thursday.
It's here
Can you
again.
believe it?
I know.
Holidays.
Hey, do y'all only see people like on Thanksgiving, and that's like it? Like every year, it's just Thanksgiving?
Yeah, people drop by that you don't
No,
see.
like you talking about certain family members, Tom?
Like certain family members where you just, like I started reminiscing, like, okay, I haven't seen such and such, since Thanksgiving. Like, it's like I only see them on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're saying people are busy, and sometimes you just don't get to see people like you want to, but or like you should.
Right.
That, and then
And that's
like
up to
some couples have to go visit one side of the family, and then they have to go to another side of the family.
Yes.
How do y'all do that? What's the rule for that?
Some people do it like they'll do her family on Thanksgiving and then his family on Christmas or vice versa.
Yeah.
Some people do it like that.
Oh,
Or like you say, Carla, they'll split the time each Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Spend half the time with them.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
You feel like you're selling them short.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, I know you got to do what you got to
There's
do.
some relatives you don't want to see at all.
on any holiday.
Oh,
man.
definitely,
Jay, I got a cousin who go to criminal past, but he always want to talk to you in corners.
In what?
In corners, like, let me holler at you over here. Why you can't just say it right here?
Prison people don't talk out in the open, Junior.
Yeah, like we going, like I just hate talking to him. He gonna be there.
Yeah. But you know what, too, Junior? It's like what Shirley was saying. With us, with me and my husband and his family, we do rotate. So this year, we're going to, my in-laws live in Birmingham. So we're flying out tomorrow to go be with them. And then Christmas, they're coming to us.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
For me,
so you
know,
kind of rotate. And then my family has something, my mom's family.
Yeah.
Since I don't know if you guys are, but since my mom's not around anymore, it's just like it's not the same.
Jay.
Jay, that's painful for all of us.
Yeah. It gets really real because this was my mom's. I mean, she loved Christmas, of course, but this is a big cooking holiday, and my mom was the family cook, and we're gonna miss her dressing. Lord have mercy.
Let me tell
Helen
you
Louise Jackson Clark.
Last night, Richmond, Virginia, my last show, 8th show, and this guy screams out, the kidney prank, and I was like, that was, my pops, he passed away 3+ years ago. That was his favorite prank, and y'all, I swear, I damn near lost it. I couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
Just the thought of, because my pops made me put that prank on a CD over and over so he could just keep hearing it, and it just ran through me. I almost broke.
When the holidays come, there's certain songs I don't like to hear, I really cannot hear I'll Always Love My Mama.
Wow.
Wow. Well, Mother's Day and all that.
Mother's
I
Day,
think too,
around the holidays, But it's a good time. It's time to have fun.
But when you go through this time of year, it's hard. So for people that are listening, for people that have lost their loved ones, if you know someone that's going through that, be there for them. Don't let them, be alone on holiday season.
Go it alone.
And the other thing, Carla, is you know what? The other thing for this time of year for people, and it's real. Depression is very.
Oh, it is, Jay. It is.
Real.
I didn't know that.
It really is. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The statistics are very high on
and
this
if
day.
you can get help, or you know someone who needs help, just go and get it. Don't be ashamed, please.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're talking about this, I don't want to bring anybody down, but I did want to say something. I lost my cousin about a week ago. We were very, very close. We grew up together in Chicago. Her name was Vivian Jackson Caesar, and she passed away just suddenly. She had an asthma attack, and it led to a heart attack. And she had just texted me the night before. I surprised her last month on her birthday when I went to Chicago. Carla, when you and I were in Chicago, remember?
You were with your family.
And I surprised
you met me
her
later.
Right,
yeah,
that's who I was with.
Wow,
and she was
Shirley,
so
I'm
surprised.
so
And she had just texted me the night before to ask me was I okay because of all the fires out here in LA and everything. And she said, I love you. And I said, I love you too, cuz. And that was it. And the next morning she was gone just like that. So I just wanted to give some love to my family, in Chicago. She had 4 daughters, sent them all through college. She and her husband all have their masters, very lovely young ladies. And I just want to tell them I love them and I'm with them.
Sometimes when you hear people hear that on the radio, it really lifts them up. I went to a funeral this weekend. Pastor Najuma lost her son. And, just send out some prayers to her because I know that's very, very tough to deal with it, and
right.
I understand what you're saying, Shirley.
Right. And then Kim Porter, her 4 children, So, we just have to lift everybody up in our prayers and be grateful and be thankful.
Sure.
We have so much to be thankful for.
And
we're still here.
That's going through the fires in California.
In California,
Definitely the fires.
Yes,
that's going to be a tough Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, it is. Keep them in our prayers. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.